Hi, my name is Kelsey. I'm going to be your occupational therapist for today. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, have you had occupational therapy before?
I don't think so.
Okay, so my job as an occupational therapist is to help you be as independent with all your functional daily activities. Okay? Are you having any pain anywhere today?
Yeah, a little bit, just my whole arm.
Your whole arm?
Yeah.
Okay, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain and 10 being take me to the hospital, what would you rate yourself?
About a 5.
Out of 5. And is it a sharp pain, a dull pain, or
It's like a dull pain.
a dull pain?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get started, we're going to do the manual muscle test today. Have you done that before?
Mhm.
Okay, so we're going to be testing the strength in your upper extremity muscles. Let me just quickly wash my hands. Okay, so let's get started. First, we're going to do shoulder flexion. So, can you scoot up a little bit? There you go. Okay, so you're going to bring your arm all the way up. Good, so you have full range of motion. And now I'm going to have you bring it to 90. I'm going to have you bring it to 90, and I'm going to push down, and you're going to resist me. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so I broke it min resistance, so you would score a 3+ out of 5. We're going to save shoulder extension for the end because I have to put you in a different seated position. So we're going to do abduction next. So thumbs up to the sky. Can you bring your arm all the way up this way?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so you have full range of motion. So I'm going to have you bring it to 90 degrees. Good. So I'm going to push down and you're going to resist me. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. So I broke you at max resistance, so you scored a 5 out of 5. Next, we're going to do internal and external rotation in a gravity eliminated position. So, can you bring your arm to 90? Good. Can you bring your arm all the way out like this?
Yep.
Good. So you have full range of motion. So now we're going to put you in a midpoint range right about there. And you're going to resist me. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. So I broke you at min resistance in a gravity eliminated position, so you would score 2+ out of 5. Next, we're going to do internal rotation. So can you bring your arm in towards your stomach?
That's about it.
Okay, so not quite full range of motion, so I would score you 2- out of 5. Next, we're going to do elbow flexion and extension. So can you flex your elbow all the way up like this?
Yeah, it's stopping.
That's about it. Okay, so I would score you a 3- out of 5 because in a gravity position you didn't have full range of motion. So now we're going to do extension of the elbow. So I'm going to have you turn your chair, face the camera. Good. You're going to put your elbow up here. Good. Can you fully extend your elbow out? Good. So your full extension. Okay. So now I'm going to resist you. Can you come to mid-range right about here? Good. And 1, 2, 3, resist. Okay, good. So I broke you at max mod resistance. So you have a 4 out of 5 as your score. Next, we're going to do wrist extension and flexion. So I'm just going to set up the camera over here. All right, so can you bring the chair here? So first we're going to do wrist extension and flexion. So what I want you to do is put your hands flat, and I want you to raise your hand up like that. Okay.
Yeah, I can't really raise my
Okay, that's okay.
wrist.
So you put your hand like this. Now can you try moving your wrist? Not really?
No.
Okay, so now I'm gonna palpate your muscles, and you're gonna try extending your wrist one more time, okay? Go ahead and extend.
That's it.
Okay, so I didn't see any motion, but I am palpating some tension, so you would score a 1 out of 5. So now we're going to do wrist flexion, so can you flip your hand over? Good, and can you flex your wrist for me? Good, so you have full range of motion for wrist flexion. So now I'm gonna add resistance. Can you try doing that again? Okay, good. All right, so I broke you at non-resistance, and you have full range of motion, so you would score a 4 out of 5. Next, we're going to do fingers. So first, can you put your hand on the table again? Good. And can you try extending your fingers? Just a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. So you have less than full range of motion, and I didn't add resistance, so you'd be a 2 minus out of 5. Next, we're going to do finger flexion. So can you flip your hand over? Good. And can you flex your fingers like this?
No.
No, not really. Okay, so let me palpate. So try again. I'm going to see if I feel any tension. Go ahead. Okay, so I'm not feeling any tension either, so you would score 0 out of 5. All right, the last thing we have to do is shoulder extension, so I'm going to put the camera here. Move up a little bit. Good. So can you extend your arm all the way back for me? Good, so that's about full range of motion. Good, make sure you're not compensating. Okay, try that again. Good, okay. So now you're gonna come to mid-range, and I'm gonna resist you. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so you dropped immediately, so you would score a 3 out of 5 because you had full range of motion, but as soon as I added resistance, you broke. Okay, so now we can talk about what all this information means. So for some of your limitations in your fingers, it'd probably be hard to brush your teeth or comb your hair. So that's something that, as an occupational therapist, I can help you work on. Same with wrist extension and flexion. So for extension, same with brushing your hair, that might be a little bit hard to do, but you had good wrist flexion. For elbow and shoulder, you had okay elbow flexion and extension, but you had limited external and internal rotation, which might make it hard to close a car door, open a car door, stuff like that. And then you had good shoulder flexion and abduction, so it's probably easier for you to lift things and to do small tasks like fine motor stuff, again with brushing your teeth, grabbing objects, stuff like that. Okay, thank you for your time.
Thanks.